Hello, Internet. I'm Matt Guff from House.com. This is Jesse Paul, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his Huck Knife snowboard. How you doing, Jesse? Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Dude.
Good to be back in the studio.
That's right. This is Jesse's first time back in the new studio. He's been in California. He has been celebrating the release of his brand new movie called Veer in collaboration with Snowboarder magazine. Sessions, I believe.
Yeah.
Dan Tyler shot it along with a couple of others.
That's right.
Congratulations, bud.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a big year. It's been a lot of things.
Lots of things. And in Veer, you rode this board.
That's right.
This is the Huck Knife.
It's the Huck Knife.
So we've talked about this board before, but I want to kind of get another kind of assessment on what your thoughts are on the board, how it rode throughout the season last year, and what you plan to kind of like, what do you plan to do with it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's my favorite board I've ever ridden for a lot of different reasons. It's actually like a really sophisticated board. There's a lot of technology in it, but it rides really seamlessly. When you're riding it, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of technology in it. And it's stiff in all the right places and loose in all the right places. Like if you just kind of like flex the board, you're like, oh, this thing has some backbone. But then when you actually go to press it, it's playful and flexible, which is really cool how they've been able to accomplish that. And I think like one of the big ways that happens is because the base is constructed like it's thicker in the middle, and it's thicker kind of like by the bindings here, and then it's a little thinner here and here, so that provides like really good stability in the middle. But then when you're pressing, it's almost like a hinge point, like right on the inside of your foot. Right. But then you still have the strength on the outside for the pop, like. So it's just a really good balance, and it's camber, which I really like. I like how not only how camber boards feel more solid, and I just feel like for rails, like the connection to the rail, the amount of board that's touching the rail actually is a lot more than reverse camber, and it also. I just like the look of when somebody's pressing a camber board. You can tell they're really like
working
in it.
Yeah.
I'm not really a big fan of like the manual looking kind of presses, like but But yeah, I don't know. It's a great board. It's I love riding rails on it. I ride the wide because again, same thing with like having, being able to feel the rail from here to here. I love as much surface area as I can get on the rail, and I think that you kind of give up some of the quickness edge to edge when you go wider. Right. And I don't have huge feet. I mean, I have size 11, so they're pretty big. And Salomon boards in general are a little skinnier. This board's a little skinnier. Okay. So a wide is kind of perfect. In the regular width versions? What's that? In the regular width versions, they tend to be a little bit more narrow than I think the normal, don't quote me on this, but I think the 155 is like, I don't know, either 254 or 256 millimeters. Yeah, 254 sounds. Yeah, I think 254. And the wide is 260. Woo, that's nice. Yeah, so it's I love it. And honestly, there's also some edge technology in here that I think helps a lot to make up for the slower edge to edge with being wide, because it's got what they call equal rad. Yeah, that's always one thing that has always fascinated me about Salomon boards. The EQ rad or Equalizer sidecut technology. Yeah. They have like straight lines that are on a sidecut radius. So it's like the middle of the board is the edges are parallel to each other, but like straight. They don't have any curvature. Yeah. And then on the nose and the tail, there's angled flat sections. Yeah. With transition zones in between. How does that feel? And I think the general concept, and the reason I ask is because I've noticed when you put a board on its edge just slightly, it kind of tends to track a little bit more straight instead of veering with the curvature of a sidecut radius. Is that what you feel? What are your thoughts on EQ rad? Yeah, I am not exactly sure about what you just said, because I feel like when I'm well, I don't know. I mean, I would have to like ride it and think about that. But for me, when I'm turning on it, it's just like when I'm initiating a turn and I'm on edge, I'm turning, Okay. And it's the place that I notice it the most is like in the quick, like initiating the turn. And I think that's because like a total radial edge, I think it kind of has like a really smooth general, like, you know, it has a curvature that it wants to take.
Right.
So when you get on edge, it kind of slowly starts into that. Where this, because it's angular and like it angles right where your foot is, so like, you know, to turn, you're torsionally flexing your foot.
Right.
And so I feel like with the Equalizer, like you torsionally flex your foot, and that immediately puts that angle in the edge, and so it's like whoosh, it like quicker initiation.
Cool.
But then when I'm on edge, I don't really notice any difference.
Sure. That does make sense. That makes actually a lot of sense too.
So for me, it just rides a little edgier. Like I personally think it's more of an advanced side cut because it's like when I'm kind of getting, you know, either setting up for a certain trick, I want to be able to have that quick, like, to the edge, or like, you know, turning fast and things like that, where somebody who's a beginner, maybe I would think that they kind of want it a little bit slower reacting, you know, so that it's not, because I think with Equalizer, you maybe are more prone to like accidentally turning onto the wrong edge and catching or something like that. That's just my opinion of it. From what I feel, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but that makes sense too. Like with you saying like your wide board, you feel as if that EQ rad turns a little bit quicker.
100%.
Instead of having a regular side cut radius that would be a little bit slower in a more wide platform.
Exactly. I don't think I would like riding a 260 millimeter board if I didn't have Equalizer.
Oh, right.
I don't think as much, just because I need quickness.
Sure.
But like the quickness with as wide as I can get away with is what I like. Cool. Because it just like, I don't know. There's not many people who hit rails that are riding wide boards. But just for me, I don't know. I love to like really push my board to the edge and like, you know, I'm always trying to do like weird layback stuff and grab grinds, and I just think like having as much platform on the rail where I can kind of like get off kilter and still be on it is like kind of a benefit there. So.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a rad deck. You know, it's really nice having you in and just kind of talking about the product that you ride. Fantastic sticker job, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
It's a really good sticker job.
Just always, you know, I think it's kind of important to have it like when you look down, it doesn't just look like a mess. I don't know, just. Something about a good sticker job, you look down and you just feel good about it, I guess.
That's right. Cool.
And I like doing all the white and black stickers because I feel like it goes with the graphic and almost,
sure,
you know, it almost looks like it's kind of part of the graphic in a way. But anyways.
Cool. Jesse, thanks for being here again.
Yeah, of course.
Welcome back to town for a couple days.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Yeah.
I want to get up to Mammoth.
Oh, dude.
I have a goal to get up to Mammoth this year, so if and when we go.
Let's do it. I love Mammoth. It's amazing.
Cool. Right. Awesome. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Check the subscribe button right here. Check out other videos over here. We'll see you guys on Snow. Thanks. Peace.